Right, welcome to my functionality and robustness testing video. We're going to go straight into the thick of it. So first one, we'll do the functionality testing first. So initially, I'm going to test my menus to ensure that I can navigate everywhere. Cool. So I'm just going to exit the game real quick. Cool, let me start the game, and then the first thing we're going to do is try the locker state. Boom, I have in fact reached the locker state. Then we're going to try the control state. I have in fact reached it. Notice how the done button or the back button is always in the same position no matter what state it is, so I can go back to the menu state. Then I have the setting state, and I can also go back and it loads up the setting state with everything it needs. And then we're going to try the playing state. Cool, so the playing state is loaded. If I in fact do die, I also go to this state, which then I can go and navigate back to the menu. So test one for functionality, testing out my menus to ensure I can navigate everywhere, works. Then I tested it if the enemies correctly chased me. So to do this, I'm going to go into the playing state and let the enemies chase me. As you can see, the enemy is chasing me right now. And I've broken line of sight and gotten far away from the enemy, and now the enemy is no longer chasing me and is going back to its oscillating pattern. Right, that is perfect. So number 2, testing if the enemies correctly chase me, work. Cool. And then 3, testing that the different skins were able to be selected. So if I die very quickly and I go back to here and I choose a different skin, so let's choose the funny skin. It has in fact loaded the funny skin. If I go back again, and then now I choose a different skin, so I'm going to choose the angry skin. And it has in fact loaded the angry skin. Amazing. So those are my 3 functionality tests. Next, I'm moving on to the robustness testing now. So first I'm testing if the toggles can work under pressure. So let me head to the toggles and start testing them. As you can see, I'm spamming the music toggle, and you can hear that the music stops and starts no matter what. Then I'm going to spam the sound toggle. And you can see that it still plays the sound effects when it's on or off. And then finally, I'm going to spam the epilepsy toggle. And you can see that true and false is being printed out on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So the epilepsy toggle also works. Then second robustness test, testing that the collisions can work under pressure. So we're going to try and have as many collisions occurring as we possibly can in this game. So right now we're in the sticky floor collision and it's working. Let's get the hitbox collision now. Cool, hitbox has been activated. Now we're going to try and collide with as many things as possible. Here we're colliding with this now, we're colliding with that now, and it's still being tested. Now we're going to collide with the enemy shape as well. Cool. Now let's test out the moving platform collisions work. Okay, I triggered it again, and it's chasing me like it should be. I guess that was a sign of fate. The collisions do work under pressure. When multiple things are chasing me and when multiple things are happening, the collisions do work. Cool. And then testing that the player's shape can work under pressure. So I'm going to put in as many inputs as I can to the player and see what happens. So right now I'm spamming all the buttons that control the player. And you can see that it is moving in a logical way. It isn't glitching through the map. Now I'm holding the D button and pressing the A button. And as you can see, when I'm holding both at the same time, it doesn't move. And as soon as I let go of one button, it moves in that direction. If I press the space button as much as I can, as hard as I want to, it's only going to jump once it touches the floor. Cool. So that concludes the testing that the player shape can work under pressure. Amazing. All of the tests now work, and yeah, I can conclude that my program is functional and robust.